We at AutoGuide.com have been so lucky this year. We've driven a ton of different cars and everything from supercars to family sedans and little runabouts and everything in between. We asked our editors about the best and worst cars that they drove this year. Here's what they said. Sami Hajjasad is our road test editor, and the best car he drove this year was the incredible Lamborghini Aventador S. He loved how this V12 supercar sounded, its head-turning design, and its impressive performance. He drove it around the fanciest parts of California where passers-by just couldn't get enough of it, and then on the track where he fell in love. And the worst car he drove, the Lexus IS 300 all-wheel drive, was just so disappointing to him. Although he did like the funky look, he said it falls short in so many other ways. Dull driving, a weird interior, and a terrible infotainment system means that this car just can't compete. Our resident dad, Jonathan Yarconi, loved the Porsche 911 GT3 this year and drove the supercar in Germany. He called this car perfect, and it's not difficult to see why. He loved the Porsche's performance and daily usability. He wasn't very impressed by the Volkswagen Atlas though. He said that Volkswagen made too many missteps with this very important new car. A too stiff suspension, questionable materials quality, and poor power delivery just make this car unimpressive. And what did your favorite Craig Cole think? He absolutely loved driving the Cadillac CT6 with Super Cruise and picked it over the Rolls-Royce Dawn and Aston Martin DB11. Super Cruise is the brand's latest and greatest innovation. It's a self-driving feature that allows the vehicle to accelerate, steer, and stop all on its own in certain driving situations. Using it, he felt like he was in the future. Craig was not so smitten with another GM product, the Buick Envision, which he said was a middling effort. It had sloppy driving dynamics, a rough ride, and a noisy interior that really put him off. And my personal favorite, I've been so lucky this year and have a lot to pick from, but one of my favorites was the Mercedes-AMG GT. This car is just so gorgeous and the drive is so intimate and special. The steering is crisp and the cars just feel so alive and have so much personality. I also love how that hand-built twin-turbo V8 sounds. Even the GTR surprised me because it looks like it'll kill you, but it's actually so civilized. I also wanted to give a shout out to the Kia Stinger because it was the most surprising car I've driven all year, and the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio because it is just so magical. And what's the worst car I drove? The Lexus LC500 H Hybrid was stunning but totally underwhelming, even though I did love the V8 model. And the Mercedes SL was just boring because it felt too old, and the BMW X3 is just so average. I hold luxury cars to a much higher standard, and I just found it amazing how many of them this year were just not that impressive. It's been a really crazy year, and we wanted to thank you for all of your support. Thanks so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe. It's free, and we love you!